Hi, this is Elizabeth Grant, and I am your online speech teacher this semester. I wanted to let you know that I'm excited that you're in my summer class. I know that it's exactly what you want to be doing over your summer break. And so online is a great compromise for getting to take a summer class and really not having to be there every day. So I wanted to let you know that I'm always an email away and just familiarize yourself with how this Blackboard shell is going to work. Maybe this is your first time using Blackboard, maybe it's not. So maybe this will be a review, but if it is, it's going to go fast. So there are a few things that I wanted you to be able to find. Of course, you're going to need to log in, and all of these things on the left in these tabs would be helpful for you to look around. This Ticket to Success is just some general information about my class. You do have to attempt all 3 speeches in order to pass. You could add up the points and see that that was not necessarily the case, but it is a policy of ours that you have to do all the speeches to pass. We have one text. It's called Icebreakers. This is the last time we'll be using that text, so you probably aren't going to be able to resell it. So sorry about that. There are 2 quizzes that are content related in units 4 and 8. There is a quiz over course operations that you need to take by this Friday. So there's not a lot of tests in the class, but the tests will be over your reading. So make sure that you do that. Also, let's see. I want you to look at the course outline, of course. It tells you the 3 times that we're going to meet, and I have 2 sections going on. One that meets in Edwardsville at the Nelson campus. That is my largest section. If you're in that section, we're going to be there a really long time each night. If any of you would rather move to the Godfrey section, you can contact enrollment and ask to be moved to R91 because that section only has 6 people in it and we're going to be there a lot shorter time. So it just might be to your benefit to move. I'm able to be contacted through my phone number that will go to a voicemail, and I will get that message through my email and I will call you back. So the easiest way to get in touch with me quickly is through my email. I will check that a few times a day. All of the information in this class will be handled in the units. And so you just click on the unit. You'll see that I have all the units showing. You won't. You will just have 1 unit at a time, but they won't go away. So the first quiz is over units 1 through 4, and you will have access to all of those actually during the quiz. So if you log into unit 1, I gave you a list of things that you need to do. I don't always do that, but there's a lot that's due in unit 1, so I didn't want you to be confused. This is the only unit that you will have 2 discussion posts. One is a get acquainted discussion post, and one is a rubric. And this is going to be a pretty time-consuming process. So I wanted you just to know that when you think about the time that you're spending in this class, remember that if you were taking this class face-to-face, we would be in class a lot every day, probably 2 hours a day to get this 3 credits that we're getting. So I try to make it somewhat equitable online. So there are some things that are going to require you to sit down and watch speeches. It's also a great idea to start preparing for your first speech. Your first speech, you have 2 options. You can give it about you, and it could just be a special occasion introduction of self, or it can be a tribute speech to someone who has shaped you. I do give an example of one in this unit that you have to watch for your assignment. And every unit has an assignment. Only the odd units have a discussion post. But this is the way the discussion post will work. You need to have your first posting done by Wednesday, and the replies are due by Sunday at 11:59 p.m. And you are expected to, unless I say differently, reply to at least 3 other people's posts. And that should not just be a yes, I agree. It should be an explanation. It should add to, because the reason we do a discussion is it is a substitute for the face-to-face interaction that we would be having if we were together doing this live. So try to get a discussion back and forth. That might require you to go back in and answer a question. So you might have 2 or 3 posts to one person. That is optimal. So go ahead and start thinking about your first speech. By Friday, take the quiz over course operations, which you'll be able to do just after listening to this video and looking at the course outline, looking at the speech assignment descriptions. All of those answers are in those tabs that you'll have access to. The way everything is handled on the calendar, and you should look at the calendar, I wouldn't really print out the calendar, because if I have to make an adjustment, I will make that, and I would put in an announcement if I made an adjustment. And that could happen based on how things go. But generally, we don't have a ton of flexibility. We have 8 weeks and we have 8 units. You have a quiz this first unit, you have a quiz in unit 4, and you have a quiz in unit 8. We actually are giving our third speech during the last week of the class. That week, we will also be doing a group project online. So what's nice about that is you will be able to meet with your group in person after the speeches if you choose to do that. The assignment could technically be done all online. So I think that's all you need from me to get started. Remember, if you have any questions, I'm an email away. And I hope that you find this to be a useful and engaging experience. I look forward to meeting you in person very soon. Bye-bye.